Hi, I'm Harriet and today I'm going to go through my BJJ mobility flow and talk you through what I'm doing. This could also be used for anybody who's got tight chest muscles or tight hips, because this flow is intended to open up your chest and increase your mobility for your hips. For this flow, we're going to get started in a tabletop. So make sure the tops of your feet are pressing down into the mat, you're pushing through your shoulders, and your back is as flat as you can get it. We're going to inhale, drop your stomach down, look up, slight bend in the arms for cow pose. And exhale, round your back, look towards your belly button for cat. One more inhale, cow pose. And exhale to cat. When you're ready, return to your tabletop and tuck your toes under, push your hips up high into downward facing dog. You're looking to get your feet as flat as you can to the mat. If bending your knees helps you here, then go ahead and have a nice generous bend in your knees, hips up towards the sky, pushing through your hands. Inhale, right leg rises towards the ceiling. And then exhale, bend your knee, open your hips out to the right. And we're going to start by doing circles one way. Moving your knee round in as big a circle as possible. Before then stopping your rotation there and going back round the other way. 2 more. In your own time, and then leg comes back up towards the ceiling and slowly lower your foot down, taking your knee through into a plank, knee towards your nose, push through your shoulders and then step your right foot through, drop your left knee, keep your toes tucked at the back of the mat. Inhale, arms are going to sweep up overhead. Look up, hold here. When you find an exhale, we're going to exhale, bend your arms, cactus arms, keep looking up and feel a really nice stretch across your chest. Before coming back down, plant your hands so they're flat against the mat, keeping your toes tucked. We're now going to straighten your front leg, toes come off the mat here, come forwards, and then straighten. Keep repeating that movement to stretch your hamstrings, opening up your left hip flexor as you go. Do a couple more here, and then return to your lunge position. We're going to inhale, leg rises back up, 3-leg dog, so that's right leg pointing towards the ceiling. And then exhale, lower your right foot back down to downward facing dog. Left hand side, so inhale, left leg rises towards the ceiling. Bend your left leg, open your hips up, so hips facing towards the outer edge of your mat. And then take your circles with your left knee. 3 to 5 here is fine, but take as many as you feel you'll need, and then when you're ready, reverse your circles. Keep pushing through your hands to make sure you're not taking too much weight in your wrists. And then return to centre, coming through your plank, knee towards nose, around through your shoulders, before stepping it through to your low lunge. Lower your back knee. Keep your toes tucked. Inhale, arms sweep up. Really push your chest up towards the ceiling. And find an exhale, bend your elbows, cactus arms, before rolling it back down to your low lunge. Hands flat on the floor, keep your toes tucked, push your hips back, straighten your front leg. Stretch out the back of your left leg this time. And again, 3 to 5 reps here is good. A couple more. And then return to your lunge position. Push through your hands, lift your left foot, bringing it up to your three-legged dog. And then exhale, return your foot down to the mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up onto your toes. Exhale, look forwards towards your hands and hop your feet forwards and fold here. Try to get your stomach towards your thighs. So bend your knees here if you need to. Then you're going to heel toe your feet out to the edges of your mat and slowly lower your hips down to a low squat. Keep your fingertips on the mat if you need to, and really try and use your elbows to push your knees out to the side and pull your chest forwards towards the front of your mat. Arms out in front now, and if you can, try and lower yourself down to a seated position without touching your hands on the floor. Use your fingertips or hands flat if you need to. I'm going to shuffle back now so I've got more room. From your seated position, keep your feet apart and then drop your knees down to the right hand side first. Try and find a twist through your core to keep your body facing towards the front of the mat. Back to centre, knees down to the left, to centre, to the right. This time right hand comes to left knee and twist to the left. Up to centre, knees down to the left, left hand right knee, twist round to the right. And come back to centre. Go through these movements as many times as you need. When you're ready, tuck your left toes in. We're going to shoot through on your right foot. So stretch your right foot out, weight forwards, and you should feel a nice stretch through your left hip. Try and keep your foot as flat on the floor as you can. Push it back to centre, swap legs, left foot in front this time. Roll it forwards. If you need to keep your hands on the ground, that's fine, but we are aiming to try and do this without touching the ground. Rolling through your foot with your weight coming over your front foot. We'll go once more on each side. One more time on the left. Roll through and feel the stretch in your hip. And back to seated. From here, we're going to try and come back to squat without touching the ground with your hands. So really pull your feet in as close to your body as you can. Reach forwards, lean forwards, and come back to squat. Hands on the ground if you need to. Hands flat now, hips up high into your forward fold. Slowly roll it up. Or here, you could step it back to downward dog and repeat the sequence as many times as you need. I'm going to sort my mat out. I hope that flow was useful. I would use this for a warm-up as you're moving actively through a series of stretches and sequences. Let me know how you get on, whether you use it for BJJ or if you use it for something else. Hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye.